everybody, Mr. Boma from Mr. Boma's Balloons here. This is my Panda design. It is one of my more popular designs, except for one thing. The way that I taught it in the previous video was you make the head first, you make the body second, and then you try and combine them. And it's just really difficult to get them together. And so I've come up with a new way of making this. It's the exact same design, you just make it in a different order. So that instead of making the two parts separately and putting them together, you're making the whole thing all at one time, and you don't have to wrestle with it at the end. So it takes 2 white and 2 black. Grab your balloons and let's get started. Okay, so the Panda takes 2 white and 2 black, but instead of white, because white does not show up on camera very well, we're going to use light blue. And I've already used one of the black to pre-make a few parts. So here, a loop and a pinch twist for each ear, and then with the remainder of that, 2 bubbles connected by some slack in the center for the eyes. Okay, let's take one of the blue, or in your case, white. And inflate this with about a 5-finger tail. We are going to start with a hand's width bubble. And then a bubble about double that length. And then match that bubble here. And through. Now we're going to match this bubble and take the knot and wrap it around there. And now we're going to make one more like this, but just slightly shorter. So this bubble should be just a tad shorter than that bubble. And then make a small bubble. Okay, take this last joint and wrap it in at the neck of our Panda, right there. And now you want these, for the head, these are going to sit like this. Take this and wrap it up and around. And in at the neck, and then you can break off the rest. Tie that off. There's the start of our Panda. Take your second white balloon, or for me, blue, and give yourself a good 6-ish finger tail. Attach here at the neck. And I'm going to push this loop forward a little bit so that I can get to this seam right here. I'm going to take this balloon, I'm squeezing some of the air out so that it's a little bit soft and so that it'll sit in that seam nicely. It sits right in the seam there pretty well. Take it up to the top and twist it. A small bubble to go across the top. And then again squeezing some air out to make it a little bit soft down to the neck. So in the back, I've gone up, made a twist, across, made a twist, and down, made a twist. And I made these bubbles a little soft so that they sit very nicely right into the crease between the balloons there. With the rest of this balloon, whoop, with the rest of this balloon, I'm actually going to take it through the center here so that doesn't happen again. Okay, now that can't come untwisted. You're just going to take it up and down however many times you want in order to make the body of the panda however fat you want your panda to be. So I like to go like that and break off the rest. Take one of your ears. You're going to take the pinch twist and wrap it around there. Oh, see that twist there came undone, so I've got to redo that. Take the other ear and attach it to the other twist. So I'll take this one, attach it here. The pinch twists go in the back, and they help to push the ears forward. Okay. Again, these bubbles should be sitting in the crease between those there. The eyes, the two bubbles that you have for the eyes, go under, like that. And then you take the loop and pull the loop out a little bit, and pull the loop forward and tuck the eyes in. Those aren't really the eyes, those are the eye spots. So if you want to use a white marker and draw eyes in there, you can. That's up to you. Take your marker, and now when we draw the nose, we don't want it right here all the way at the bottom. We need it up on the front of the muzzle. So you're just drawing a triangle like that. If you want, you can draw a line down. And then, because pandas have black lips, I like to draw the bottom lip on there. Okay, now all you have left to do are the arms and legs. So that's your other black balloon. Inflate about halfway, maybe a little more. So this has got a nice long tail on it. We're going to break off. Going to do the legs, break it off, and then do the arms. So small loop for a foot. Small loop for a foot, and a pinch twist for the heel. And here's where it can get tricky. We're going to put this through the body. You can either, if you want, put it through directly on the side, or if you can manage it, what I like to do is put it through there. Decide how long you want the legs to be, and if you squeeze some of the air out here to make the legs soft, that will help as well. Break off the rest. You will notice this panda does not have a tail in the back. If you wanted to make a tail when you're going up and down with the white, you can. Or if you can figure out how to do it with the black balloon, go ahead and do it with the black balloon. I think panda tails really are black. Oh, I tied off the rest of this. I didn't want to. Okay, I need to add more air to this. I tied it off when I shouldn't have. Okay. decide how long you want the arms to be. I'm putting a little bend in there. I don't put any kind of loop or anything like that at the end here. You can if you want, if you have enough balloon left, but especially if you're using Qualitex balloons, you won't have enough room. If you're using Metalitex, you may have enough balloon left. Wrap that around and kind of tuck it in on the side. And then do the same thing over here. Break off the end, tie it off. And one of those arms is much longer than the other, it looks like. If that's the case, make some adjustments. And then what you can do is you can also take these and tie them together. And then make them some bamboo, and you can have them holding bamboo. But there you have, it's the exact same design, it's just so exact same design, just put together in a slightly different order so that it's not as difficult. So I hope that solves your Panda problem. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.